everyone. Today, we are going to do our first ever podcast, and we are going to talk about something really important, which is travel agency red flags. If you don't know, I'm Shimu. I work as an airport service agent for over 5 years now, and today, I'm not alone here. I bought you the correct person to spill the tea about all these travel agency things. First, if you are new here, welcome to subscribe to the channel. So, say hi to my friend Leo, who works for a leading travel agency with over years of experience. Hi, Leo!
Whoa, I feel scared already. Hello, Shimu.
Haha, you should be scared, but not now, because you have no idea how much we struggle at the airport because of some travel agency mistakes. Even we cannot help, as the airline. What do you say?
Yep, I agree. Not every travel agency. I mean, there are so many reliable travel agencies out there, but some, yes.
True, not all, because most of the travel agencies are doing a great job, but some, yes. We need to talk. Let's start with the first biggest mistake. Wrong name in the ticket.
Well, this is not completely our mistake as travel agencies. You know, sometimes passengers send us blurry passport copies that we can't even see the letters properly. And sometimes they type their names incorrectly and send us to make the reservations. As you already know, it's not easy to change the passenger's name once the ticket is issued, right?
Very true, especially like 3 hours before the departure. When the customers come to the airport and realize it, it's really difficult.
So, even though this can be a mistake from the travel agency or whatsoever, passengers should check their name and details properly once they get the ticket in hand. It could save lots of struggles in the future.
Not only that, if you book your tickets by yourself through a website, make sure to enter your name and other details accurately. Okay, good. Now that we settled that, let's go to our next red flag. And this one, oof, even passengers don't know how dangerous it is. Not explaining the ticket rules properly. Leo, why do you guys do this? Tell me.
Okay, listen. Sometimes passengers only ask for the cheapest option. Cheapest. Like, give me the lowest fare. And the lowest fare always comes with strict rules. No changes, no refunds, high penalties, everything. But when the time comes to change the date, then suddenly we become the villains.
I swear! Every day, passengers come to the airport like, why is it so expensive to change? It's just a date. But as passengers, you must remember, once you issue the ticket, any changes you may have to do will come with a penalty. Sometimes you may have one free-of-cost change, but that doesn't mean that you will get the change totally free.
Exactly. Some rules are controlled by the airline, not us. And the penalties could be another discussion for a podcast because there are a lot to say. But yeah, I'll be honest. Some agents don't bother explaining the rules clearly. They just want to close the deal.
And that's where the problem starts. Passengers don't know what they're buying. Guys, please read your fare rules. It's literally written in your ticket. Before buying cheap, know what the cheap includes. Or doesn't include.
Yes, cheap means restrictions. Don't expect a luxury, flexible ticket with a budget price.
Now, this one hurts me deeply. Listen, Leo, why do some travel agencies disappear after issuing the ticket? Like, gone, vanished.
I know. This is one of the worst problems. Some agencies don't have a proper after-sales support team. Once they issue the ticket, they stop answering calls.
Imagine, the passenger is stuck somewhere, flight canceled, needs immediate help. They call the agency, and the phone goes, "The number you have dialed is switched off." Bro.
Not all agencies are like that, okay? Some of us really try. But yes, passengers should always choose an agency that provides 24/7 customer support. Travel emergencies can happen anytime.
Especially with airlines doing schedule changes at 2 a.m. like it's totally normal. But hey, don't worry. If there's any schedule change from the airline side, the airline will surely help you with that. But there are times when you need your travel agency to help with things. So yeah, Please choose an agency that actually picks up the phone. Next, this is a serious one. Wrong visa information.
Yes, this is where inexperience shows. Some new agents don't double-check travel requirements before issuing the ticket. Actually, that is not completely our responsibility to check all the visas and stuff if the passenger wants to buy just the ticket. And some customers get mad when we ask about a visa and other requirements, you know? It is 100% customers' responsibility to arrange all the travel-related documents. And yes, we are happy to help. And they can reach out to us and arrange them in advance before going to the airport without holding all the required documents.
True, because if you happen to miss your flight because of a document issue, there's no one you can ask for help. You will have to rearrange everything by yourself, which will cost a lot.
I've seen people cry because of this. Travel agents must keep up with daily changes in visa rules, transit requirements, and document checks. That's not a big deal. We can go that extra mile to make our customer service more valuable.
Very true. Guys, please don't depend blindly. Always check the official website of the embassy or the airline and know all the travel requirements. Double check before you travel. And speaking of documents, why do people travel with passports that expire, like, next week?
Yes, this is another issue. Passports should have a minimum of 6 months validity from your travel date for most countries. Some agents forget to check this, and then passengers get stuck.
Trust me, I've seen people begging at the counter. But airlines cannot take the risk. Passport validity is strict. So guys, please check your passports early. Okay, Leo, explain to me why some agencies book wrong dates. I mean, how?
It happens when passengers type or send wrong dates in WhatsApp and expect magic, or when agents rush during peak seasons. That's why we tell our customers to check all the details once they get the ticket in hand. Mistakes can happen, but we can fix anything if we have time. We can look for solutions.
One simple mistake, and suddenly your flight was yesterday, or maybe next month. And last-minute changes are super expensive. So, check and double-check names, times, dates, and everything in your ticket.
Always triple-check your flight date and time. AM and PM confusion is real. So, if there's any doubt, call us.
Now this is my favorite disaster. Hidden charges.
Okay, yes. Some agencies add service fees without explaining. Or they don't tell you baggage is not included.
Passengers come to airport like, but I thought baggage is included. Sir, your ticket is literally hand baggage only.
To avoid surprises, always ask for clear details. What's included? What's not? Especially when you take budget airline tickets.
Yup. And this one? OMG. Passengers don't know they have a 14-hour layover. 14 hours.
Some agents don't highlight it. They just say, one-stop flight. But forget to mention that one stop is basically a sleepover.
Guys, please read your itinerary. Don't find out at the airport like, Madam, why am I stuck in Turkey for half a day? And the worst thing is, some passengers expect the airline to provide complimentary hotel accommodations for their long transit. Yeah, that's true. We do provide free hotels for long transit customers, but those come with terms and conditions. For example, at Qatar Airways, they provide you with complimentary hotel accommodation if your transit is more than 8 hours. But there should be no immediate flight to connect you in less transit time. Basically, if there's an immediate connection to travel to your destination yet, you choose to book the long transit, you are not eligible for the free hotel facility.
That's a good thing to know. And these rules are different from airline to airline.
Yes, so, moving to the next one. Issuing separate tickets without informing the customers. For example, imagine you need to travel from Singapore to London via Dubai. That is a one ticket with a stop in Dubai. But some travel agencies issue two separate tickets, Singapore to Dubai, and the other one is Dubai to London. This can be a struggle for the customer.
Okay, I'll explain this one. Some agents book separate tickets because it's cheaper, sometimes. But if one flight delays, the passenger loses all connecting flights.
And then they cry at the transfer desk. Sometimes the baggage will be tagged only halfway. Choose them only if you know what you're doing. There can be a reason for you to book that way, maybe if you really want to take a stop or whatsoever, but just know it. So, next one. Airlines love sending schedule change emails at random hours. If the passenger booked the ticket directly from the airline, or the email details are updated in the reservation, the airline will inform the schedule change to the customers directly. But for travel agency bookings, as airlines, we directly communicate with the travel agency. But some agencies never forward them to passengers.
So passengers show up at the airport at the old time, but the flight had already left, or shifted.
Horror movie moment. So, my advice is to check your flight details 24 to 48 hours before departure through the airline's Manage Booking option to know if there are any changes. Or, you can do an online check-in and check the details again. Or, just call your travel agency and double-check if all are okay. Just a simple call can save your trip. All right, guys, that's enough fire for today. These things happen daily, and passengers suffer a lot because of small mistakes.
If travel agencies communicate clearly, 90% of these problems can be avoided. But there's nothing you cannot avoid if you become a little more vigilant. At the end of the day, it's your trip. The travel agency, the airline can mess up things, but the one who has to suffer is you. So, my advice is to check everything and clear your doubts.
Thank you, Leo, for surviving today's roasting session. Haha, I hope we covered a lot of valuable information so that you will travel smart and hassle-free.
Yeah, and thanks for having me, Shimu.
So, what do you think, guys? We'd love to hear from you. Comment below your travel agency stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun travel-related stuff. See you in the next video.